The ranger told me not to move from my campsite. That was 3 hours ago, and I still don't fully understand why he let me stay. It was a Tuesday morning at a backcountry campsite in the Smoky Mountains. I'd hiked in the night before, set up my tent near a small creek, and woken up to what I thought was a perfect solo trip. I was making coffee on my camp stove when a park ranger appeared on the trail, moving fast. He asked if I'd seen anyone else come through. I said no. He looked at my setup, then at the tree line, then back at me. Stay in this exact spot. Don't go toward the trail. Don't go toward the creek. If you hear anything, get inside your tent and zip it. I asked him what was happening. He didn't answer. He just kept walking. Within 20 minutes, I could hear radio chatter echoing through the trees from different directions. More rangers. I counted at least 4 voices. Then I heard something that made my stomach drop. A helicopter, circling low. Not sightseeing low, searching low. A woman hiking with her dog came down the trail, and a ranger intercepted her before she reached my campsite. He redirected her back the way she came, speaking quietly, hand raised. She looked over her shoulder at me as she left. I don't know what her face was saying, but I felt it. I sat on my camp chair, completely still, holding a cup of coffee that had gone cold. An hour passed. The radio chatter intensified, then went quiet, then intensified again. A second helicopter joined the first. They were moving in a grid pattern above the ridge I'd planned to hike that morning. Another ranger passed my campsite heading north. I asked him what was going on. He slowed just slightly. There's a situation on the ridge. You're safest right here. That was all he gave me. I started piecing things together on my own. A situation on the ridge, helicopters in a grid pattern, hikers being turned back, rangers moving with purpose, not urgency, which somehow felt worse. Urgency means chaos. Purpose means they already know what they're dealing with. My phone had 1 bar. I searched for news and found nothing current. I texted my sister the name of the park and my campsite coordinates. I told her to check in on me if she hadn't heard from me by noon. I didn't tell her why. By hour 2, I stopped pretending to drink my coffee. I just sat there watching the tree line the way you watch a door you're not sure is locked. Then I heard it. A single gunshot from somewhere up on the ridge. Not close, but not far. The kind of sound that flattens everything around it. The radio chatter stopped completely for about 90 seconds. Then it came back louder. 40 minutes later, the first ranger returned to my campsite. His posture had changed. Looser. He crouched down to my eye level. There was a black bear acting aggressively near the northern trail. Charged 2 hikers this morning around 6. We tracked it to the ridge. I asked if the hikers were okay. They're okay. Shaken up. It made contact with one of them. He said the bear had been destroyed. He said it the way people say things when they're choosing words carefully. I asked why he had kept me here instead of evacuating me with everyone else. He paused. You were already set up between 2 of its known movement corridors. Moving you on foot before we located it would have put you directly in its path. Keeping you still and in a known location was the safest call. I'd been the stationary variable in their equation, the fixed point they could account for while everything else moved around me. I broke down my campsite in about 15 minutes, which has to be a personal record. The ranger walked me to the trailhead. We didn't talk much. At one point he asked if I camped alone often. I said yes. He nodded, like that explained something. I've been home for 4 days and I'm still not sleeping right. Not because of the bear, because of the 90 seconds